Hey y'all, my phone was trying to do an update or something. Any of y'all out there? It was trying to do some kind of update. I don't know what it done. Alright, y'all, my phone was trying to do an update or something. I don't know what it was doing. Hey Alabama farmer, how you doing? Hey City Girl, I don't know what happened. My phone shut down and then it was trying to do a Apple update or something. So I just kept pressing buttons and it finally went away. And it's not showing me all my stuff. Okay, you in Anderson. Yeah, we between Florence and Myrtle Beach. Oh yeah, that's how my live works. If we get people coming in and we're chatting, then the live will keep crashing. If there ain't nobody in here for me to talk to, it'll work perfect. Trying to think where we're gonna try to do a live just as quick as we get in them hay fields. Cause at his farm there's enough internet phone service that we can actually do some lives from over there, where none of my fields have good enough. Just getting ready to start cutting hay. Trying to make a decision right now if we're going to start in the morning. We got 100 acres that we need to cut. But there's a slight chance of rain Tuesday and Wednesday, so we might hold off to after it. And after we cut that 100 acres, we've got about 40 acres of ours that we need to cut. Yep, 100 acres. Y'all gonna cut Monday. We probably will. More than likely, I'll make the decision. Like I said, I'll watch the weather again tonight before I go to bed and make a decision on it. And we're probably gonna run his cutters and mine to try to get it all done about fast as we can. Because just as quick as we get his 100 done, I got about 40 of mine that we want to run over third cutting. Get it finished up. A Jersey girl living in South Carolina. Nothing wrong with that. Seems like a lot of people move from north, south later, or as they, I don't know what I'm saying, but they seem to move here from up north. That mosquito fogger works real good, and it would be easier to use if you'd use a gas leaf blower, and that's generally what we use, but it was messed up. Like I said, of course, when you small engine stuff, when you get them out, it's like a crapshoot. It might work, it might not work. We've got a 616 New Holland, disc mower. Had 2016. Can't remember. What kind of mower do y'all have, Alabama? It might have been me with the phone a while ago, because when I reached up there to move the comments back down where I wouldn't miss none, that's exactly when I had trouble. So I better just read faster. I went to the store. If I ain't mistaken, they make the John Deere cutters too, I think. I hear they're real good cutters. We went to the store one day first of last week because we got one cow that's going to calve here anytime, out of sync with the rest of them, and got my ear tagger and my bander and stuff in a little toolbox that we put in the truck, and somebody picked it up out the back of the truck while we was at the store the other day. They'll be surprised when they look in there. Yeah, that baler is all the 574 can handle. It's more than the tractor can handle. I don't run the bales but about 5 foot. A little over 5 foot, but they'll go to 6.5 foot. That baler will. Yeah, I put a video up on the thing. It's a leaf blower, and take like a gallon hand sprayer and mix your poison that you want in it and adjust it down to where it's a fine mist spraying right in front of where the air comes out of your leaf blower. And you can spray it all in your bushes, around your house, under your porches, in the trees, anywhere, and it works real good. So I normally use it with a gas one, but it wouldn't work when we needed it. Hey, Mr. David, Farmer Fun and Profit, how you doing, buddy? Yeah, check that video out on that leaf thing, that mosquito spray, and if you have any questions, just let me know. Yeah, I'm back. My phone crashed. I've got an old Vermeer round baler. I can't even remember the name of it, the model number of it. And I've got an old New Holland round baler, just the old chain type. You just can't make a tight bale with it. Tired as all get out. What y'all been rebaling today? I can't remember the number of neither one of them old balers, the Vermeer or my New Holland. But that New Holland, I believe it'll bail railroad signs, stop signs, if you could get them in it. Between Florence and Myrtle Beach. right between halfway between Florence and Myrtle Beach. Mr. David might be just tired of counting his money. Ravenel. Square bells or round bells, Mr. David? Take care, buddy. Appreciate you stopping in here and chatting with us. Yeah, the old New Holland that I had, that I've got, that I used, it don't. I said it'll bail anything, but it won't make them tight. And then when you store them outside, they don't last. The water penetrates them real easy, and you lose a lot of your hay. I think that Vermeer we got's a 905 or 905C or something like that. I'm not sure. We never used it really. Hey Scott, how you doing, buddy? You doing all right tonight? Bell bundles. We're doing good. We're just trying to make a decision here tonight if we're going to start cutting hay tomorrow. We've got 100 acres to cut from a buddy, and then about 40 to cut for us. It might be 505. Yeah, we're trying to decide what we're going to do, because we want to just get it done as quick as we can before the frost comes in. And there's a slight chance of rain Wednesday, I'm pretty sure. And we're probably going to put his cutter and run ours out there at the same time. I said, and there's enough internet there that we can, I think we're going to try to go live a time or two from, when we bail in or something. Yeah, you close to right. Usually we'll never get, I think like most people, it'll be after Halloween, for sure. Sometime it will be December before we get a frost. Or January. Cleaning up the fines. I told you need to get you a couple calves there that you can feed them fines to. Then you won't have to waste them. Hey DLK, how you doing, buddy? Yeah, if you'll get Mr. David, if you'll pick you up a couple calves, put you a little pen right there next to where they at. Then you can just throw them fines right in there to the cows or calves. Save, instead of it being a byproduct, then it'll be a free resource. might have to carry a couple of calves down there and put them out there for you. Just let you feed them for me. Being you got them fines and wasting them. Second week in November. That's about my birthday. What was that? Y'all got a bunch of in the low country. Y'all got a bunch to rebill Mr. David for Tractor Supply? I'd like to, hoping that we can find one of them greenhouses that we been looking at to work out so we can do more squares. We just don't have places to store them. Storage is our big problem. They take a lot of space up. Storage is y'all's problem too. Said I've been thinking about, I went last week and looked at a couple old greenhouses. I'm thinking about if I can get one to fit the budget like I want it. And if not, I'm thinking about building one. Building it like with, say, 4-foot side walls or 5-foot, whatever, out of wood, and then going with PVC off the top of that to make your hoops, and then order my plastic off of the somewhere. Run out of space for tractors. Yeah, it sure is what I face regular. Why in Hurricane Alley? Was bailed during Florida. Okay, that's the one that you said y'all was bailing during the hurricane. Or rebailing during the hurricane. There's a lot of people don't understand the decisions you have to make when you in the book on, I'm gonna try to remember that. DLK, if I ain't mistaken, you be on Instagram too. Is there any way that you can send that on, like a comment on Instagram? Because I won't never be able to find this comment again on this live, I'm sure. The name of that book. So I'm pretty sure I see yours on Instagram. No, they ain't gonna mind you subbing them. I try to watch a lot of the people that okay. Somebody else might want it too. Like I said, I want one, and we depends on how big, you know, and what the cost would be. I'd like to spine crossing. Yeah, I like the buddy that we're gonna bale that hay for. He's got 6 or 8 huge greenhouses that he puts hay in. He puts round bales in them. Snow is melting here today. Man, we don't need no snow here. Y'all can keep all that. I'll keep on fighting the high humidity in the summer, and y'all keep on fighting that. And y'all keep on fighting that snow and stuff in the winter. Okay, I just seen it on top of my phone. Okay, I seen it pop up on top of my phone. No, there's a couple barns around. I'm trying to think which video that was. Y'all remember the video where that old hay baler, square baler that burnt, and I was trying to get it to bale? That's another guy that messes with horses that I help him bale some. And if there's an old barn around, he's pretty much already got them snatched up. You know, within easy driving distance. Where we got our cows at, we used to stack that full of square bales. When we first started with them, that's all we done was square. But now it's gotten put into other use. Then we bought that 45-foot 18-wheeler trailer that the guy delivered when I went in here full of used car tires. So we got stuck with them, and we're just gonna take them all out and pile them up one night and light them on fire. Burn them. Once they get going, they won't never bat out. Hey, aerial views, and I can't hardly read it on my phone, it's so small, but I'm glad you stopped in, buddy. From the UK. Yeah, there's a lot of distance between me and you. What time is it over there, buddy? I'm asking and don't even know what time it is here. Central Alberta, Canada. $8:36. Hold on, I'll be right back. Back, guys and gals. It ain't no beer commercial. Every time I get up, somebody got to say it's a beer commercial. Last time it was the mosquitoes about to take my beagle off. Mosquitoes was flying off with my beagle puppy. Is there any time during the day? Hold on, y'all. See there? That's that mosquito right there. I know you're messing with me, buddy. I was just messing back. Is there any time of day, if we start cutting that hay next week, I'm going to want to do some lives from there. You know, whether it be cutting, baling. And is there any time that's better than the other time during the day for us to shoot some lives up for y'all? Because I really want a sweet tea commercial. There you go. What was that? Better than the tampons. Tampax, something. That's what I mean. We'll just put them up. And the ones that's able, and if it's at a decent time for you, we'll put some up. But I really like doing them on Sunday afternoons like this. I'm fixing to have to cut that fan back on, y'all. Because these mosquitoes, I'm going to have to go get a West Nile or something. Sweet tea. Could float buckshot in. My son loves McDonald's tea. McDonald's tea is so sweet to me. But my son loves it. He likes anything from McDonald's. It don't matter what it is. You can be, we'll just be out somewhere and if you ask him what does he want, McDonald's. It don't matter. You can be anywhere. He wants McDonald's over everything else. You love Jack's. What is Jack's? I don't think I have no Jack's. No, we have McDonald's, Hardee's. Yeah, some people here make tea sweet. Like I said, McDonald's is sweet. But yeah, we have McDonald's and Hardee's and Kentucky Fried Chicken. Just mount the GoPro camera to the top of the tractor and go. Jack in the Box. There's none where I'm at, but I've heard that one. I've heard of Jack in the Box. No, we don't have that. We have Bojangles. Taco Bell, Arby's. No, and if it's not just Jack's, I've never heard of that. What else we got? Culver's. That's some different name there. Looks like Container Man on my end. Hey, thanks for stopping in. No, we don't have a. I've eaten at White Castle before. When we go up to Gatlinburg and Pigeon Forge, Tennessee, I've eaten there. But no, there's not one here. No White Castle. The little town that I'm in, we don't have much. Got a couple little mom and pop Chinese restaurants that's pretty good. Swim across out here, swamp for a glass full. I'm gonna cut this fan back on, y'all. Give me 1 second. If it's too loud, I'll do something different. But I got to blow these mosquitoes away. We do have a Subway. I forgot to mention Subway. Yeah, we do have a Subway. Had a Huddle House, and it closed down and left or whatever happened. No, we don't have a Waffle House. If we head towards Myrtle Beach, there's a Waffle House. Several of them on the way to Myrtle Beach or to Florence. There's a few that way. I like home cooking myself. And I enjoy cooking too. Yeah, I enjoy cooking. We've got one dealership here. Years ago they sold Internationals, and now for 30 years they didn't sell nothing. It was just like where you get parts, and they had them service work. But about a year ago it changed owners, and he just got LS tractors in. He just got LS tractors in the other day. And I stopped by and was looking at see what they look like. It takes me all week working on that bench to keep it clean. So when I go to do my live on Sunday night, I can have somewhere decent behind me for the camera to aim. My other benches ain't that clean. It's hard to keep a shop clean as you want it. When we be out here working and piddling and doing stuff, it's because usually you're working on something you in a hurry, and then the time you get it fixed, you run back to doing whatever you was doing with whatever you was working on, and before you know it, you can't even get in the door. You got junk piled up everywhere, and have to lay down in the grass outside to change the oil in your lawnmower. Slick, let me see. Yeah, if we get about four or five snowflakes here, school's out. They cancel school and start dumping road scrapers on the road, tearing all the reflectors up. Snow tomorrow, but back in the 50-degree weather. Yeah, y'all guys make sure to give us a thumbs up. They said that helps. I don't know what it helps, but give us one, if you will. No, we live in South Carolina. South Carolina. Come for a visit. I really wish there was somewhere that we could all meet up. Yeah, if they even... Yeah, the Horry County, which is where Myrtle Beach is at, during Hurricane Florence 4 weeks ago, the kids missed 15 days of school. He loaded in York Thursday. Took them 5 hours of loads in the rain. Yeah, I wish there was some way that we could meet, because I wish I was able to go to other people's farms and stuff. I think it would be neat to meet other people, you know, the farmers and stuff, other than the ones that I live next to. South of Charlotte. Yeah, we've been up that way. We used to go up there to a little place called the Whistle Stop. It was an RC place for radio controlled planes, cars, boats. We'd go up there, mess around with the RC cars. No, I doubt if we could find a spot for all of us to meet up. Got cleared to put 2 trailers on it. You need to find you a piece of land in the country somewhere. But they ain't making no more land. That'll be cool, container man. Enlist in the Army. I'll have to see it a different way now, Mr. David. I'm too old to enlist. When they give me my camouflage and my backpack, they'd have to give me a walker. Trains are awesome. Truck driver, I don't get much time. Hey JNC Fishing, buddy, how you doing today? Or tonight? I'm glad you stopped in. The other one's in the truck sleeper. Watching football. That's right. I normally love watching football, but I ain't watched none this year. I think the Patriots is playing somebody tonight. Between trying to Chiefs. What's the score of the game, buddy? Keep your feet so warm they'd rot off. You an Eagles fan? 3-10, Patriots are up. Yeah, I normally like football, and then all the controversy stuff's going on, and instead of getting involved in it, I just stay busy doing other stuff. I like my racing. I like NASCAR. Dean's just put up a peek of his tractor garage hoop house. Yeah, that's the one that hooks onto the drag racing. Yeah, I like any kind of racing. I just put a picture on my Instagram one day last week of my old Camaro that we used to do. If you like, yeah, dirt track racing is my real weak spot. I like dirt racing. I've got a couple videos on my channel of dirt track racing here from earlier this year. I wanted to go last night. They had a $25,000 to win dirt late model race, but I wasn't able to go. Yeah, we raced dirt cars for years. We're thinking about building us another one this winter, actually. That'll probably make for some interesting videos if we'd have. My son's pulling up in the yard. I hear his radio boom, boom, booming. Lakeview Speedway. The $25,000 race was at Fayetteville, North Carolina. Yeah, we don't live too far from Lakeview Speedway. And Fayetteville Speedway is probably an hour and 30 minutes from us. Jump right on I-95. Head north for an hour and 20 minutes, and you exit off. You can see the racetrack at Fayetteville. Wisconsin, yeah, there's several of them on there. We went and drove for a guy earlier this year. Thanks, Scott. Appreciate you stopping in here, buddy, and chatting with us. And like I said, I'm gonna try to do these on Sunday nights at 7:30, like we've been doing for the past couple of weeks. I think this time works out good for me. There's not a whole lot going on Sunday afternoon. Alcohol. Pro Mod Corvette. Take that thing down the road. I'll try to get on there and check them out too whenever I get off of here. And if any of y'all that come on mine, I do my best to check y'all's out. I can't get to them all, but I try. I mean, I really do, and it's hard to keep up with everything we have to get done and trying to film and get them edited and put up. And I've got to live too. But after we eat supper at night, I kick back, relax, and watch other people's videos until I have to go to bed, or I can get up the next morning. You're gonna laugh at me when I tell you. I do everything I do on my iPhone. And I use iMovie. I believe it's iMovie. That's all we can do, is do the best we can. If you're doing your best, and if nobody don't understand, and got 2 speeds fast, and where'd he go? But like I was saying last Sunday, it's killing me trying to record and stuff on my phone because of the memory space. Every time I post a video, and we try to get to where we do them every night, but sometimes we fall behind. But then if I post a video tonight, or if I record today, I have to post that video tonight and clean it out of my phone, because if not, I can't record tomorrow. Thanks, JNC Fishing, buddy. Yeah, check out them dirt track videos and follow us on Instagram, Gerrald Farms. I try to post the picture on there of what the video is going to be about, the night what's going to be coming up that night. We try to. And I reckon we're going to have to get Twitter. Somebody else was saying earlier that we need to get Twitter. We use Movie Maker. I really need to learn how to do more on the computer, because I do have to use the computer. Just like you just know how to make a phone call. No, it's an iPhone. I wish I could put a bigger thing in it. I cry about that every day. I probably want to get me a Samsung or something that takes a card, or just get a bigger. So I need to get Snapchat, not Twitter. Cyberlink. It's easy. Alabama, you got a Samsung. But if I get a Samsung, then I'm going to have to learn a different editing thing. But we learning, we're getting better at it. Yeah, it does. I like my iPhone. I have trouble with it. Better, you got an S4. I like then to do the thumbnails, then you have to edit them and upload them, then I have to use the computer for that. Hey, serving from home, how you doing? Yeah, I think them Blackberries is good phones. You ain't gonna never tear it up. If you waiting to get a new one, you better break it or throw it out the window. Then you'll just lose it that way. Then you can get another. I think this iPhone here I think this is a 6 Plus that I'm on, and I've had it 2.5 years. But I just put it in an OtterBox time I got it, and the ones before it, I do the same thing. I think that case makes it get hot though, because a lot of times if I be recording off of it, I thought about getting an SE just to do some recording with. Because what I've read, they've got good cameras on them, on the iPhone SE. What I've been reading. You run over your last one while cutting hay. Yeah, I think the OtterBox protects it good, but I believe it makes it hot. Because like if you put it on a tripod or something and leave it on time lapse while you doing work, a lot of times it'll cut itself off. And then if you outside in the winter haying up or feeding up working, it'll cut off because it's too cold. So there is issues with them. And I'm not spending $1,000 to get no new phone. Not the new ones. Yeah, you can get you a... I said I thought about buying an SE just to record with. You can get them new at Walmart. $115, I think. I think they're 32 gig. Sister, meet me occasionally. My iPhone works good. The OtterBox. Thanks, Steve Mack, for stopping in, buddy. We sure do appreciate it. And we'll be back here next Sunday night, 7:30. No, I haven't received it. But he was on here earlier when we first got on. He said he was real busy and didn't get a chance to ship it out. Thanks, Container Man. Thanks for stopping in, buddy. Stop back, check us out next Sunday night. Or check out some of our videos. The GoPro's pretty easy to use. South Carolina. Where are you located, serving from home? You ain't got to tell us about it, Mr. David. Everything is costing more and more and more, except for the money we bring in. Indiana. Yeah, everything is slowly creeping up. The price of everything. The only thing staying the same and getting less is the money we're putting in our pocket. You can eat at your boy's house there, Mr. David. That's a good idea. That's probably where he just left. I know it's got to be hard being a single mom, I'm sure. How many kids do you have, city girl? Can't cook. Oh boy, you better hope they ain't on here, Mr. David. If they happen to be on here, you're gonna be hungry at Thanksgiving and Christmas, buddy. $17 and $12. She works on the farm. ADHD. Well, no matter how bad it ever seems, it could always be a lot worse. Is your little sisters doing good? They're Alabama? Mr. David, you ain't right. If you think them little girls is fussy now, you just wait till they get to be little teenagers and whew, you and your daddy's gonna be outnumbered. Y'all gonna be in trouble. I hate to hear that, city girl. Sure do. Yeah, them girls is got the numbers in your house now there, Alabama. They outnumber y'all guys and it's downhill. Downhill, y'all ain't gonna never get to use the bathroom again. The bathroom's gonna be off limits. And the 3 girls getting ready. And every time y'all go somewhere to eat or do anything, it's gonna be at least 2 hours. You out there, yep, you in trouble too. You know exactly what I'm telling Alabama then. If you 4-1. It's even in my house. Me, my son, my wife, and my daughter, but we still outnumbered. The numbers is even on paper, but we still come out way behind. Yeah, the numbers look like we even, but we ain't even. Exactly what. Yeah, that back porch come in good. I love my girls though, and my son. I like picking on them and giving them a hard time though. But you cannot never jump in the car and just go nowhere quick. You just decide we're gonna run to the store. No, that ain't gonna work. An hour. Run to the little country store or Walmart. 2 hours. I'll try to get on there and check them out if you do put them up. That's good. That's good that your mom was like that. I've got a good one too. I've been married for, I think, going on 22 years. And I don't want to, I can't start over now. I'm just reading the comments, y'all. Just looking and reading and have y'all got a bunch of more hay to cut, Mr. David? Or are y'all about done? Didn't know if y'all was about finished cutting or not. She's out there though. Yeah, there's a bunch of good people in here. You make the videos, and if you put the videos up and you don't see us in there, come back on here and tell us. Because it's easy to forget. It's easy to overlook something. Hey, Farm Work, how you doing, buddy? Burgers, fine cold. Got about 130 acres left. Yeah, that for my buddy, he's wanting us to cut about 100 acres for him. And then we got about 40 acres of ours to run back over for the third cutting, and hopefully we can get all that done. Whew, excuse me. Yeah, there's good ones out there. Just don't be looking in the wrong place. If you go looking in a dog pen, you're liable gonna find a dog turd. you don't find it, you'll definitely get it on the bottom of your shoe. The little A still doing good, Mr. David, so far. Since we put the, I can't even remember the name, but Bond, Amy or whatever in it, it's still doing pretty good. If we decide to start laying that hay down tomorrow, we'll know for sure, because I'm going to take it over there and pull my tedder too. We're going to probably run his cutter and mine. Yep, he don't make mistakes like we do. Yeah, he don't make mistakes like we do. You'll give me 1 second, I'll be right back. Something to follow then. Okay, let me see where I'm at. The upper T commercial. I don't want to slide my comments back down because last time I done that it killed the live. Yeah, kids is good at that. Set my thing at. Yeah, kids will test your nerves for sure. They know exactly how far to push you too. You do that to your dad all the time. Yeah, they do. They know exactly how far to push you and what to say and exactly when to stop. Alright, somebody put us something up here. Yep. Check to see if you got your wallet, Mr. David, when a woman looks at you. Thanks, farm work. We built that when we built this building. Me and my son built it like a year and a half ago. We've got a Farmall A, a Farmall Cub, a Farmall 140, a McCormick Farmall 504 gas that was a tricycle that we put a wide front end under. We've got an International 464 and an International 574. They all old. Most of them's in the 70 models. The A, the 140, and the Cub. I think the A's a 46 or a 48 model. The 464 and the 574, I think they like 74, 76 models. We run a New Holland 616 disc mower. No, we can't afford nothing new. I can't. Yeah, we run a New Holland 616 disc mower. Alright, city girl. We run a 8-wheel V-rake, 3-point hitch V-rake. We've got a Massey Ferguson 120 square baler. We've got an 8455 Case IH round baler that we use. We've also got a old, when I say old, I mean it's like the first year that New Holland made a round baler, chain baler. And we've got an old Vermeer round baler. We picked up an old sickle cutter last year to do ditch banks and stuff like that with. It's 3-point hitch. We haven't had a chance to work on it this summer much. We piddled on it just a little bit. But just as quick as I can be able to record and keep recordings where I don't have to post on that same day, it'll be a little bit easier, because then I can just edit what I've got recorded, on hand. In a sprayer, we've got a old tobacco sprayer, a Hardy sprayer, that we converted over to use for spraying the pastures and the hay fields. And we had a bunch of trouble with the PTO pumps on it, so we done away with the PTO pump. Alright, Alabama Farmer's putting up a video now. We'll check that out when we get off. Yeah, we had trouble with the PTO pumps, with the nitrogen eating them up. So we started buying the small gas-powered pumps. And we'll use them. If we make it through this winter, this will be the second winter that it's gone through. And we get them at like Harbor Freight for like $100. But last year we generally been losing it every winter. Somehow it would get through the seal and eat the motor out, then corrode the motor up where it wouldn't turn over. So we finally took this past winter, we drained it like we normally do, flushed it out with water. Then I flushed it out real good and it went right to work. We're going to try it again this year, and if it does, then maybe we're on to something. But that's how we do it, and we got it set up with ball valves. That's one of the first videos I put on YouTube was of my little sprayer. Yeah, it's set up. See it before then, just go to my channel. I think it's the very first video that I put on YouTube is of that sprayer. I'm pretty sure. I think it's got 20-foot booms on it. You said that as I seen it. Say that while ago and forgot. That's the slowest part of us making hay now, is the tedder, because it's only like a little over 9 foot. And that slows us down. In the field, a John Deere high cycle. Yeah, by the time we sprayed it, there's not enough left there to do nothing with. We've never had no issue with them before. I've heard a lot of people talk about them, but I tell you from experience, when they get in a field, they'll cut it down from a good crop to nothing in a few days. You miss your farm work. Don't know how I about missed your comment there, buddy. I use that McCormick Farmall 504 gas for a good bit to start with, but it's just so bad on gas. I mean, that thing will burn twice the gas that the 574 burns in diesel in the same amount of time working it. It's got the torque amplifier and stuff on it. I think I've told y'all before that the 464 that y'all seen, if y'all seen any of our hay videos, we pulled a rake with that 464. 2 years ago when Hurricane Matthew here, that tractor was completely underwater. Yeah, it went completely under at my dad's house. It uses 5 gallons a day. That's why I hate to give up on that little International A so bad. I like to pull our little 2-basket tedder with it, and I like to spray with it, because you can run it 6-8 hours and won't burn but a few gallons of gas. It's a rough ride. Feel like you rode a bull at the end of the day, but at least you still got a little bit of change in your pocket. can't believe all the views that the people liked on the lawnmower video. Yeah, they are rough. Them little A's and 140s and 130s and 100s. They're good to work in little gardens and stuff though, if you do your garden. Alright, City Girl, thank you for stopping in, and we'll be back on. Plan to be back on live next Sunday night, same time, 7:30. Hopefully we'll see you then. Track adjuster split in half. I've never thought about it that way, DLK. But yeah, that lawnmower, that thing, the views just keep coming in on it. I reckon I need to... And it's actually a good lawnmower. We've had very good service out of it. It's amazing that what they want to see, I reckon. No, it ain't. None of mine got 17,000 views. Alright, guys. If y'all got something else you want to ask me or chat about, we will. But if not, I'm going to ease this thing down and get in the house and get a shower. That's why I be asking y'all tonight. I've asked several times, earlier, and try to ask, when do I like to do the lives and stuff, because I want it to... It makes you feel better when you do it and there's people that's talking to you. Alright, take care, DLK, and all y'all guys take care, and Mr. David in Alabama, and DLK, everybody, Farm Works, everybody that come in here, I sure do appreciate it, and I plan on dropping some videos this week as they're available, and I want to do some lives as soon as we start doing that hay, and we'll see y'all back next Sunday night. Sunday night, same channel, same time. Y'all have a good night. I sure do appreciate it, and I enjoy talking to y'all. Have a good week.